this thing, baby. Ooh. Do it seem like it takes a week to be back in these seats?
Well, it's because it does.
But I mean, does it feel like it? It really
Oh.
doesn't.
Oh, no.
It seems like it happens so fast.
Oh, yeah. It's like you kind of have a groove.
Right?
It can apply to anything, and it doesn't take much if it's really a groove.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can just, boy, you're in it.
100%.
So,
100%.
in a way, I mean, obviously it's been, a week or so, but it's still, really quick, and nothing's changed in the thing. All right, you go.
First of all, yes and no. No, we are not a part of Fight Club, but yes, we are wearing shades this show. I know that's what you're about to go talk about, right? As you can see, the sun is directly beaming on us today, and we did our show a little earlier today because today is my birthday. Shout out. Becoming older by 1 year. Going around the sun one more time. But yeah, so it's a little bit earlier, so it's a little brighter, so we wear our sunglasses to protect our vision while we bringing our show to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, because it's a little bit of a different look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know what the fuck you mean.
And I'm keeping I'm keeping the Kangol on.
Yeah. You can feel it too. It's like a real nice, feel like real crispy. We're gonna be real crispy after this episode.
The heat.
The heat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got plenty to talk about.
Okay.
Now, because it is, 36, you can yo us in. I want to get going, man. I got like birthday banana cake.
Let's get this party started. With
birthday banana cake to have.
Hey, welcome to the F&F show. If this is your first time tapping in, make sure you give us a like, you give us a subscribe, and you share this with as many people as you can. We're trying to grow our channel, grow our reach, grow our audience, and we need you to do so. But like we do with every show, this is how we're gonna bring it in. Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy, Foster, and
Feinstein.
And we're back with another week of the F&F show where we talk about any and everything under the mighty sun, baby. Luckily, the sun is joining us today.
Yeah, I always think when I've seen interviews and stuff, and for no reason, and obviously, really famous people, and they wear shades. In having like an interview or something,
Yeah.
or when the camera's
Yeah.
on. I don't know, man. I don't think it's cool.
You're entitled to your opinion.
No, if you want to communicate. I mean, your eyes are. This, by the way, is science.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
this
need,
is like we're gonna go like glaucoma in about a half hour.
Right. You need to protect your eyes in this instance. But I think that some people too, they might have just smoked some weed, or they might got just been crying, or they might have got, because entertainers are regular people too, right? And then they go on these interviews because they have to, because they're scheduled. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they're in a good mood or a great headspace to do it. So they put the shades on to be like.
I can't tell you when when sunglasses became a religion.
Okay.
I would never be with. Reading glasses came later when my arms were just too short to keep the fucking book in focus.
Right.
But wow, shades. Oh my God. Definitely, certainly, as you had said, or kind of alluded to, when I was 21.
You were 21 before?
I had to have been before. It can't be after.
Okay.
Not unless we go back to zombie apocalypse and all that. So I started wearing sunglasses because when I got high, my eyes would just become tomatoes.
Okay. Break like red. Shout out Rico. We said when our eyes would get so red when we were young and that age of smoking, we would look in the mirror and we would like, wow, look at the color of our eyes. And the car in front of us or something while we were driving, when they hit the brake lights, we're like, our eyes are like that. He dubbed that break like red eyes.
So, but it's also, I'm sure it's true. Physiologically, your eyes get way more sensitive to light when you're stoned.
Yeah.
That's just I
believe that.
So, but even when I wasn't smoking and all of that, always shades, always.
Shades always.
Always.
I had read something or watched a documentary or something about the proper way to sun gaze, and a lot of people were burning their eyes and their corneas and their reticles, whatever the fuck you call them, by staring up at the sun and looking at the sun, because they were talking about you get good exposure to, like, you know, absorbing vitamins and phytonutrients and all this photosynthesis, like how the plants do and things like that. But what you're supposed to do when you use sun gaze is you're supposed to look up to the sun with your eyes closed, and you'll absorb enough sun that way.
What was? Oh man, that was an old rock song.
But I don't know if that's true. I'm not a science major here.
There's an old look in the eyes of the sun. Something. Miracle. Blinded by the light.
Blinded by the light.
Damn it.
Dude, your glasses say Foster on it.
They do not.
They do. Foster Grant.
For real?
Yeah. You're out here repping Foster F&F hard. I gotta get me some Feinstein glasses. You wear the Foster, I got the Feinstein.
Okay. Oh, so anyway, I'm sorry, I hit my foot. As a part of the birthday thing, when I stopped off to get coffee, I got a little banana bread.
Okay.
Because it's not normally, first of all, it's not normally your birthday.
Right.
And I don't bring things.
True.
It's not like I'm coming over for dinner and I'm bringing flowers.
Right. My sides or my whatever.
I'm coming here to do the show.
Let's do the show.
So I bring myself. Anyway, I'm going to have some banana bread. And
he brought me a birthday cake, guys.
Oh, yeah, it's got to be
banana bread birthday cake.
Only the best.
Shout out Feinstein.
Only the best for my friend.
Hey, appreciate you. L'chaim. Is that how you say it?
Oh, wait a minute.
Like it's a toast or some shit. Is it l'chaim?
Yeah, I can't talk now because I couldn't even whistle.
You'll spit all on the camera.
Yeah.
We don't want that. Hey,
I took too big a bite because I forgot there were people watching.
For the viewers and for the audience members who reached out to us from last episode when we were talking about having guests on, we now have over five confirmed guests that we're going to try to figure out how to schedule into our show. We don't know any confirmed dates or anything like that yet, but they will be on. Shout out to all those who reached out. It should be really interesting to have a third perspective, third opinion, and a third just way of life on the show. We're going to try to get as many guests on as we can going forward. It's just going to add a little spice, add a little Cajun mix to the show.
It'll change. It'll change how you and I communicate with each other when you have a third person either talking to you or talking to me, and then I'm going back to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like you said in the last show, it's like we're just 2 points, and the third person makes a triangle.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to think we kind of have. There's a, it's not like a straight line. You know what I mean, between us. It kind of undulates.
Speaking of that,
yes.
the last episode I did have a couple people tell me that we were all over the place, and we talked about that too as well. Like it was a blast to hit so many different points, but we really didn't hone in on really one idea in that episode. So I apologize if it was hard to follow, but at the same time, that's how me and Mr. Feinstein here operate. We can talk about literally anything under the sun. When I say that, I'm not exaggerating. There's people.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
My professional evaluation of the show or a production point would be, on a couple of occasions, I think we burrowed a little bit too deep into a single subject.
Ooh, I like that. Yeah.
And that, you know what I mean? And that to me, that's boring, right?
Boring.
Yeah.
I can't be boring, brother.
But anyhow, that we'll do. Did you have any?
Yeah, I just had a piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's delicious. Appreciate you.
Oh,
I'm gonna wrap it up.
I just spit it out because I'll forget. The word is l'chaim. L'chaim.
Yeah. And what does it mean? Cheers. Or well, like live
to
long.
Life.
To life.
To life.
Speaking of that, let's talk on that topic now, because before the show started, we were talking about like what are some of the things we should talk about in this episode. I was talking about like passion, doing the things that you love, and to life. It's like cheers to life, man. Shout out me, it's my birthday, but even for those who are just living life and it's not your birthday, it's not a special day for you, you still can figure out something in your life that you can turn into a passion. What is it that you're doing every day that you get up and you love to do? Make sure you have that. I know we all have jobs and family and friends and things that we have to associate with on a daily basis that we feel is like obligated to do, but you're also obligated to your life. You're also obligated to your happiness. You're also obligated to your finding your passion, figuring out, even if you're not making a lot of money doing it, just doing it to get that joy out of it. Because to love to do something is like, it's unmatched, man. It's unmatched.
Well, I think
To
for me
life.
personally, we've had. Well, I don't know about experiences.
I think everybody's had.
No, I was talking about. I'm going back to birthdays, baby, because it's a part of the conversation
Okay.
that we're having right now. You know, it's a singular kind of a thing, and everybody has their own relationship to their birthdays.
Yeah.
Man, it runs the gamut from I have parties, I blah blah blah,
Yeah.
to like I like to be alone.
Yeah.
You know, with
Yeah.
a glass of wine.
That's you.
I think a little bit.
No.
But no. So for me, it's not a heavy time, but I at least tend to be a little more introspective than usual because it's my birthday.
Okay.
Yours, you know, having nothing to do with, you know, celebration and parties, and which we talked about, because yours kind of pretty much slipped by without a lot of fuss as you were
Right.
growing up.
I mean,
right?
yeah, like I would go out, things like that. When I got to a certain age, that's how I would celebrate my birthday. Oh, how many shots can I take tonight when I go to the club? One of those things, blackout, drinking more than you usually would on the days of your birth. And now I'm at an age where I'm not even at an age. I'm at a perspective where it's like, I love it. It's my birthday, but I'm still it's business as usual. Let me figure out what I got to do today to continue to be successful, to make sure I'm pushing my legacy down the line. So it's all about perspective. Every day is my birthday, and honestly, it's like,
Well, that's what I mean. So I meant when we talked initially, I dropped the cup. Oh, and one other thing I have to say, okay, just in case. There are a lot of people who, when they're chewing food in front of somebody, go like this.
yeah,
I apologize to people who go like this that I went like
Offended.
this when I was eating the banana bread.
I know people like that are like particular with that. I don't care. I don't care.
No, I'm
Like,
just.
yeah.
By the way, like I give a shit.
Right.
But
unless
but I
you're
just think it was
smacking,
funny.
unless you're over there like,
I would think they're doing a little bit. I forgot. I mean, I took a bigger piece than I ought to have.
yeah,
When we first started talking, I got like a wad of banana bread. Anyway, so, but so
life to life,
yeah,
love.
I mean that's really all it. You know, in the most obvious sense, you know, birthdays are about life.
Yeah, it's about celebrating life. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But in celebrating life, like that's what I mean, the l'chaim, to life,
Life.
make sure that in that celebration of life that you don't fall short to only waiting one time of the year, like your birthday, to celebrate it. Like, you know what I mean? Like make every day into your day. Make every day into something that's gonna be productive and that's gonna help shoot you into your passion. Like I said,
I don't think we.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think we morph all that quickly. So, generally, however we relate to our birthday is a part of how we relate to life as a whole.
True.
Okay.
True.
You know, so
That's a
it's
great
purely
correlation.
it's purely symbolic.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
really
all birthdays and holidays
well,
are. Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah.
So our years. I mean, our years of birth are. You know, somebody came up with this months and days and counting and the whole thing. So somebody says,
Which is totally,
okay, 36.
totally screwed up.
You're 36.
Yeah.
And then the way things are going now with science, which I read about all the time, it'll be like it's going to come out and somebody say, oh, listen, we did some work. You're really 35 2/3. It was.
Yeah, but that's not gonna be science. Fuck science. That's black don't crack, baby. that's being kissed by the sun. You know what I mean? And being very unapologetic about it. You dig? Nah, it's kind of warm. You feel that? Like I'm over here. Whew, the sun is nice and treating me right now.
I moved here, New York City, 40 years, winter, wicked, like
Germany,
not
200
as bad
years.
as Chicago.
Russia, 4 years.
Cold in terms of cold.
Yeah.
And you know, so I grew up in that kind of in cold. There's snow and all that stuff. It was urban. Then I went to New Mexico,
Okay.
which is like a mile high or more. And you would think it's like, oh, it's all desert. It's, it's not cold. Oh my God, it get fucking cold.
Yeah.
You were there, man. You were in Albuquerque.
It gets cold. It
It
snows.
gets really
everything.
cold.
Yeah.
That was one of the many reasons why it was like, okay, I'm going to Kauai.
Yeah.
So
I need the sun and I need water, bodies of water around me. I want to be able to go to the water and see the water at any given time. That was one thing I hated about New Mexico, is it takes 2 hours to go to the lake, drive, and then that lake is like things in that lake that
yeah,
you wouldn't want your grandmother.
The Rio Grande is not really very grand.
It's drying up slowly.
Oh yeah.
It's because we divert a lot of water to Cali and Vegas.
Oh my God.
And,
I mean, at some point, I mean, if it was a while ago, the faucet's dry. In other words, it doesn't run. It basically kind of peters out.
yeah.
It doesn't reach the ocean.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the power to do that.
True.
Which maybe at one point, I'm sure it did.
It definitely did. We know it did.
What
But he's having a grand old time doing his laps. That's how he's staying his boyish good looks. We're talking about my dog.
Yeah, Odin. That would be Odin.
He's lapping around the studio right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's really, boy, he's having a good time.
That's an apple he has.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, to life, man. Celebrate my birthday. What else? What's the next topic we should dive into and indulge upon?
In terms of a teeny bit of housekeeping, which is kind of cool because it's all part of everything. I'm pretty sure today I'm getting the microphones delivered to my house. That they're arriving today, which is kind of cool
for the guests. Yeah. Shout out.
So, after very, very careful research, the entire
strenuous research.
The staff was all over it.
Yeah.
We determined we couldn't go the cheap way.
Okay.
So we couldn't get two deuces. We had to get a foursome.
Quattro.
A foursome, so to speak.
Yeah.
And I'm talking on microphone.
Goddamn freak. 7 days a week. Oh,
Microphone.
shit.
So they're arriving today, which is kind of cool, because as Foster mentioned, we're absolutely going to start bringing in friends, and it'll really make for such a dynamic experience. You're gonna laugh.
You're gonna laugh.
Guarantee.
It's gonna be good. If you're watching this show, you understand that we bring a different dynamic to the world of entertainment, and to have a third person on there, just the level of randomness and the weather of like thought that's gonna go through is gonna make it so much interesting. It's gonna be kind of like watching a movie be developed right in front of your eyes. So I'm excited.
Yeah, to me, it would be telling any of them. So listen, it's important. Come in with something you want to talk about.
Right.
I don't give a shit what it is.
Right.
I don't want to know.
Right.
But so that when you sit down, it's like, what do you feel like talking about? We'll talk about it.
Right.
Right?
Exactly.
I think that would be really cool.
Facts. I agree. I totally agree.
So, and on top of that, how we doing?
Oh, you never hit it.
Oh no, still 0-0?
Yep.
Cool.
It's all good. We pivot, baby.
Did you hit it though?
No, it's no point.
Why?
Because where we go, it's
all right.
We just do it by ear. It's my birthday. It's my fucking. It's my fucking birthday.
Yeah, that's right. All rules are off. So, where were we?
Talking about the fact that I have no idea.
Oh, seriously, really?
I literally forgot to. On air.
Yeah.
Hey,
oh, I know. I got it. I picked it up. I found the string. And it was pun intended because it relates to the shirts.
Okay.
So we're definitely going to have guests, and we've ordered a Drop Dead T-shirt. It's so cool.
Yeah.
It's black, and it's just that cartoon open, but just without any background. So it's just Foster and myself, kind of brightly colored, like we are in that animated opening, sitting on a black T-shirt, and they're very cool. And we'll have
shout out the design team.
Yeah.
You know.
That's right.
Colors, schemes, schematics, all that.
So now we're going to get our shipment of the ones that we first ordered for ourselves, so we can start wearing them right around Christmas. Which is shady.
Should we give the guests of our show a free one?
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. No, here's the thing, man. I got it.
You got it?
I got it. All right.
This guy got it.
All right. It's going to be like this, okay? I Okay, because we're not going to get up and start moving the camera around. I don't, like stopping the camera.
You're thinking too deeply in it now.
No, I'm not. I thought about it.
Okay.
It's done deal.
Okay.
But we start off with the camera far enough back to incorporate 3 chairs. Right?
I agree.
Okay. And when we start the show, me and you were sitting in pretty much the same way, right?
But this is the conversation for us, not for them. They don't need to know our production.
Oh no,
scheme.
it's fun. Oh,
you know what I mean?
No, I do. No, but it's all our shows. So, because I thought about it, people, oh wow, that'd be really cool. And then I'll get up, and the person will then sit, between us. I'm telling you, man.
Okay.
It's what a producer does.
Okay, but they don't do it for the audience.
Oh sure they do. Oh my God. It's all about
like a Will Smith show. They don't tell you that we're gonna have Carlton come in and be right before he does it. He's not gonna tell you. It's it's like a live thing, a live audience, live. We're live, baby.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But it also keep in mind it's just me and you on YouTube talking.
That's true.
Okay.
That's true. But there's people watching in live time, so remember you always say that their time is important and valuable.
Yeah, sure.
It's one of those things. That's it. And so the next, I don't know. It won't be the next episode. It'll probably be like 2 more episodes away from me. Wait, probably maybe 3 more episodes where we actually start having the guests. I don't know the actual dates, but
again, we'll get into it. We should wait right after Christmas. Everybody's nuts around Christmas.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I like that. Yeah.
And then we start the new year. Bada bing, the
Bada
shirts.
bing,
You know what
bada
I'm
bing.
saying?
Season 2 coming soon.
Yeah. And we'll be able to order the shirts.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. We'll have a
Online,
link.
we'll have that information for you. We make no money on the shirts.
Also, to piggyback to you guys, the viewers, who are the most important people, to making sure that our thoughts get heard, is that we also want to hear your thoughts. I remember about 5 or 6 episodes ago, we asked about like, give me some suggestions. Give Larry some suggestions about what would you want to know about, like daily topics, like things that are going on in the White House, or things that are going on in Yemen or wherever. It don't fucking matter. Just give us an idea of what you would like to hear, and then maybe we'll have a whole topic about that, and then just give our opinions, give our perspectives on that.
Yeah, I'm not even remotely shy about my opinions, but
Right.
I am very
True
sensitive.
that.
But true that. But
We all are, though.
But I'm very sensitive to the, to where it is.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Okay.
not, you don't walk around with hammering people over the head all the time.
No, never.
So you're kind of like easy. Now,
Yeah.
So.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Yeah, my boy, and Sunday.
Sunday.
Man.
It's a sunny day today, baby.
Yeah.
So next subject. Let's just go ahead and just shimmy on down to the next thing. You got anything?
No, nothing that's really pressing.
Okay. Is there anything new in the YouTube world that you've been watching, or like not even YouTube world, but just entertainment? I finally watched that True Story by Kevin Hart
Yeah.
and
It's
Wesley Snipes. It's really good. I finished
Yeah.
it. I finished it last night.
Uh-huh.
It's really well made.
Yep.
It keeps you like right on you. What the fuck? What the fuck? It's a shout out Kevin Hart. It's number 1 in Netflix right now. So,
Is it, yeah?
yeah, I just felt like I harp on that because it's a good watch.
Oh, boy, is it easy.
Yeah,
So you're not gonna get like a mental hernia trying to follow.
No.
It's great. I
It's
really
great.
enjoyed it.
It's really great.
And speaking of almost on the opposite side of that, I saw a movie that pretty much nobody has seen, called The Last Duel.
Nope.
No, it got a lot of publicity because it was Matt Damon and Ben Affleck were involved in writing it,
Okay.
and that was their
They just weren't in it.
their
They just
Goodwill
wrote it.
Hunting. No, and they're in it. Bombed at Ridley Scott, who does a lot of the big action films. We could look him up. He directed some figure, and it just bombed at the box office. But I watch it because I go to a site where I'm able to see first-run movies.
Okay.
Really good film. So completely opposite ends of the spectrum.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Last Duel, yeah, it's.
The Last Duel. Yeah, I never even heard of that.
I know, and I don't think they marketed it well, but now it's basically big is what's in superhero,
Okay.
all that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Fast and Furious 37. I don't know what.
37. They're on like 30 something right now.
No, I
Shout
think
out
10.
Fast and Furious.
I think 10. Really 10.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, so anyway, it's a movie worth watching.
Okay.
We don't talk
The
about,
last
and
duel.
that's kind of fun.
Yeah. We could do that. I'm gonna check
Yeah,
that
we
out.
could do most anything. But hey, it would be great if getting back to the opinion thing. I mean,
Right.
I'm not. I would talk about anything
No, I know.
at all.
Me too. Me too. Like anything under the sun, like we always say.
Yeah.
It's
But-
fucking. It's the thing. The thing that makes it so, like, dynamic about our duo. Ooh, a dynamic duo.
It's been done, but okay.
It's been done. Yeah. Is that it hasn't been done in this sense of like people from such different worlds having such an easy time at conversating. You know what I mean? Like, think about a TV show. Think about a UFC, announcer pack. Think about fucking anything too, like on baseball announcers, basketball announcers. They're usually like the same type of.
Oh, they're very homogenized.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and for a reason.
For a reason.
They're
Targeting an audience.
All of these commercial operations, make their money on eyeballs.
Yeah.
So whatever gets people watching, they almost don't give a shit.
Right.
Like Mark Zuckerberg.
Whatever works, works.
Like he almost doesn't really give a shit about what's on Facebook, as long as he can make the money.
Right. Right. No, I can see that. Yeah, it's too big to fail at that point. It's like
That-
you got just as long as it's working.
Yeah. So.
Well, if that's all we got, we can close them out and get about this sun for a while. Cause I still got some work to do around the house. It's my birthday, but that doesn't mean I take the damn day off. You know what I mean?
Oh, so what are you doing?
I'm gonna weed whack the whole property. I'm gonna get some stuff in the house taken care of because I'm leaving tomorrow and going to Maui.
I know.
Going to Maui, baby. I'll be gone for 3 days. So by the time you guys are watching this, I'll probably be in Maui.
Well, you're going tomorrow.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Or it can be.
Huh?
It can be. Just put it up before you leave.
True.
You got time, right?
Do that too.
You got
yeah.
your whole your day. What's your flight? When's your flight?
6 a.m.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Get up and get out, baby.
6 in the morning is your flight time.
6:30 is departure, but you have to be there by 6 at least.
Oh, sure, earlier than that.
Yeah. Not really. It's not really a lot of people. Nobody takes that early flight like that.
That's wicked. And direct to Maui.
Direct to Maui.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
And you're gonna glam.
I'm gonna leave that undisclosed. I'm gonna leave what I'm doing undisclosed. That's another thing I'm taking more control over, like what I let the world know about my life, because I was at a point trying to become an influencer where I was like, hey, check me out doing this, check me out doing this. You need to do this. Hey, do you need help building your credit, fixing your credit, earning money? And I wanted to do that because I learned from one of my mentors about that way of doing things. But the more and more I do my research and the more and more I learn, is that I want to start getting away from showing that side of my life unless you're a part of it. Unless you you know what I mean? Unless you're here with me, unless you're there.
If you ever asked my opinion about that what you were doing, I would have told you I didn't think it was I didn't like it for you.
It was new. It was definitely.
No,
I had been doing it for a year only.
Yeah, because it took that to get you to the place you're at now.
Yep.
Right?
That's the thing. I mean, it helped me pivot towards what is really my passion. Was I really passionate about putting up 3 to 4 motivational videos a day? Was I trying to do this heavy social media marketing? Was I trying to run ads all day, like trying to get people to buy my ebook or download my new course and this and that? It's not bad. Like it works. You can make a lot of money doing it. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't. I wasn't passionate about that. That was just the thing. I'm passionate about making money. I'm passionate about teaching the people. I'm passionate about building businesses and making them successful. But I'm not passionate with the route in which I took to try to gain more momentum. So I made a change. So that's why you don't see me on social media as much anymore. You don't see me marketing. You don't see me running ads to all my things. If you want something of mine, like merchandise products, you just reach out to me and call me, DM me, text me. That's the way I rock right now.
Oh yeah, it's great. I think it's great.
It's been working out for me.
Yeah, but again, getting back to it's really not the theme, but to the idea of birthdays. Really, it's just a way of looking at time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So even if you put the birthday name aside, it's simply about time.
Right.
You know,
Right.
you were born, and this is where you are.
Yep.
And according to somebody or
T
other,
minus
that's as much time.
Yeah.
I don't. And you kind of take the word for it. Oh yeah, okay. 30. I'm 36.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, fine. In human years, okay.
Facts. No. Exactly. Exactly.
So I personally think I've always enjoy my day, and very often I spend it alone,
Well,
and I'm very happy.
yeah.
I celebrate myself.
That's
Cool,
you're
man.
supposed to.
It's like, hey, all right.
Matter of fact, you just perfectly dubbed the name of this show is Celebrate Yourself.
Oh, cool. It's all right.
We're gonna use that
Oh yeah, nice.
because it goes in time with L'chaim, with his
L'chaim.
L'chaim, to life, to live your best life, literally find your passion, and just sit in that.
Oh my, you know why? I'm so sorry. I kind of interrupted. Why L'chaim is particularly important now?
Well,
Because we're in the holiday called Hanukkah. Don't say it. Hanukkah.
I know we just got out of Shemitah, right? These are Hebrew holidays. They're really powerful in the financial sector if you don't really follow what the correlations they make. But when these holidays come, the financial markets go. They go. It's happening every time too. So pay attention.
Yeah, that it's been a mixed blessing for my people.
Shout out your people. Hey, shout out the followers, man.
Oh
hey,
yeah, okay.
If you stay with us all the way to the end of this show, we really appreciate you. It helps out with the algorithm. It helps out with retention time. It helps out with getting us exposure and helping our channel grow. And we appreciate you for that. So without any further ado, me and Mr. Feinstein, you got anything else? We're gonna get about this sun.
Yeah, I'm getting out. So no, I'm really. We got a couple more to go, but I'm really looking forward to like the second season.
Yeah, facts. Me too. Me too.
With
Hey,
a whole new set.
if you want to be on the show, you don't have to necessarily be here in Hawaii to be on the show. We could do some remote call-ins and some things like that for questions and all type of stuff. So keep on reaching out to us. We already got about 5 guaranteed. So yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
Foster and Feinstein, we out, baby.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah.
Peace and love. God bless.